All right, trade pros, good morning. Welcome to Morning Market Update for this beautiful Tuesday, October the 22nd, 2019. This is George from Trade Pro Academy. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. It's a nice rainy one here in Toronto. It's a rainy, cloudy, gloomy day, but you get a free car wash at least. But it's acidic, so it may not be the best thing for you. All right, this morning we have a few things to talk about, including the elections in Canada. China's Global Times editor makes a comment, a vote in Parliament for out of the UK, and WeWork's board. All right. Sorry, just a squawk's coming through. You probably don't hear it because I have a mic muting. That's not important. All right, so at 8:40 this morning, China Global Times editor-in-chief Hu Hijin said President Trump commented on China's economy. I actually suspect the economic growth in the U.S. is fake. Many investors told me they're worried the U.S. economic bubble will burst in the near future. China is building airports, high-speed railways quickly. What has the U.S. been building? That's what Hu Hijin said, Chinese Global Times editor. It's a pretty aggressive comment considering the two sides are supposed to be negotiating and bargaining. So that kind of throws off a little bit of the excitement. But I know phase one deal is or has been said to be done, and it's awaiting signature next month in the conference that Xi and Trump will be at together. So at this point, I mean, there's no update. I just thought I'd share that with you because it is important. He has moved the market before. Let's go to Canada, or come over to Canada, because that's where we're at. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau gets elected once again. He'll remain in power with a minority government, however, does not have a majority. All right, polls closed yesterday, and Canada's economy is on a pretty good upswing in 2019. The first term under Justin Trudeau has been pretty consistent from an economic growth standpoint, and I think the second term is going to probably be shaping out to start off the same. Under Justin Trudeau as well, Canada's had a pretty strong currency, 4% strength on the Canadian dollar versus the greenback or the US dollar. And the Loonie, as we call it, the loon, Loonie, it's literally a $1 coin. We don't have $1 bills in Canada, it's coins. So you know how people in the States make it rain with throwing dollar bills? We make it hail. We have big coins. We throw those, it's going to cause damage. So we have dollar coins called Loonie. And it's the best performing G10 currency this year. It's done pretty well. All right. So that's kind of that. Markets shrugging off this Justin Trudeau re-election with a minority government. It really hasn't caused much of volatility. It was sort of the expected outcome. And so we got the expected outcome. All right. Let's head over to the UK. Today, there's going to be a vote in Parliament. Bojo finds out if he has any chance of succeeding with his Brexit deal and getting it secured before next Thursday's deadline of October 31st. All right. The vote is scheduled for 7 p.m. London time. And if that passes, Bojo has until Thursday to secure an approval of this deal from the House of Commons before it goes to the House of Lords. To the Lords. That's a pretty cool name. I want to be called the Lords. No, I don't. The progress, like anything with Brexit, is far from certain, so expect volatility in the next couple of days. I mean, that's how it's just been. Since 2016, since the referendum passed, there's been talk, and then things go the way they should, markets move. Things don't go the way they should, markets move as well. So there's going to be volatility, but there's a vote today at 7 p.m. All right, last but not least, WeWork. Their board today is expected to meet and to weigh some emergency financing options. We were told that WeWork was this unicorn company that was going to be a massive player, and they're changing things around. They patented the word we, all right? They're elevating collective consciousness through renting people and leasing people real estate. I didn't really get it, but I'll tell you this. We were sold this vision of this big company that we should own a piece of, and it ended up being that WeWork needed financing, otherwise they'd go bankrupt. They literally have no cash. They're about to run out of cash. They didn't IPO because they want you to have a piece of this unicorn company. They IPO because they didn't have crap in their bank account, and they're running out of cash, and that's the truth. All right, so SoftBank's made a $5 billion offer to buy out a large stake of the company, all right, to pretty much acquire the controlling share, but slashes their valuation down to $8 billion. Remember, it was at $70 billion valuation? Now it's just at $8 billion. All right, so they made an offer to pick up some of the shares to own the company, to be a majority shareholder, and WeWork's board is trying to decide whether or not they're going to pursue that. Another option is JP Morgan is offering a $5 billion debt package to them with other partners outside the bank as well. So they got some options, which is good. And WeWork, the reason we talk about WeWork is because it's really a sign of the times. WeWork is more reflective of the cycle of the economy that we're in. You have to remember, whenever new companies going IPO have a hard time like this, and people stop caring about it and don't want an allocation of it and start asking tough questions, that's investors telling you that their risk appetite is starting to wane a little bit. They're saying, look, I need to have return for my money. A lot of crazy things have been going on. The easy money has been made. Let me ask some tough questions. And it tends to happen towards the topping of a cycle. Go look at 2001, and you'll see a lot of similarities with WeWork and where they're at. So it's a very big sign of the times and an interesting occurrence. I think WeWork goes down as history as the last IPO and the one that failed. All right? Not the last IPO in history, last IPO in this economic cycle. In today's markets, in Asia, Japan's closed. Hong Kong's up 0.2%. China's up 0.5%. India's down 1%. Europe at midday, London's up 0.4. Paris is flat. Frankfurt up 0.2%. In the U.S., Dow and Nasdaq flat. S&P as well. All right, crude oil is up about 0.5%. Take a gander over here and have a look. It's up a little bit more now, opening up near the highs of the day and the overnight highs there. All right, a little bit of a bid. Gold is up 0.2% off of his previous day close, still hanging below 1490, and Bitcoin up 0.4%, hanging in these low 8,000s. 10-year Treasury yields down 1 basis point. This morning we have 2 data points: existing home sales and Fed manufacturing, or Richmond Fed manufacturing. Those are at the top of the hour, 10 a.m. Watch those. 1 p.m. we have Fed's Kaplan speaking, and 1 p.m. we have a result of a $40 billion 2-year note auction. So not a lot of economic data, light calendar, light schedule today. We do have 2 data points at the top of the hour. Keep an eye out for those. Otherwise, the market looks pretty strong to the upside. I think we get an early morning fade and then a continuation like we did yesterday, right? Remember yesterday's prognosis? Look for an early morning fade or a sell-off, pick up that weakness and get long. It's exactly what happened. Early morning dip, continuation to upside, and through the rest of the afternoon as well. You guys have a great afternoon. We look forward to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's oil day. For today, trade with the 3 rules: less size, all right, take profit quicker, and less frequency. Less size, less frequency, quicker profit. And that should serve you well to start the session. If volatility increases, you too could increase your trading style. But don't start out in gear 6 and you're on the highway in a traffic jam. All right. Appreciate you guys. Great rest of your day. Manage your risk, trade pro. I got to turn around and open up a trading room. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye. All right, Boxy, since oil's open, over to you. And let's see what we get from these oil markets today. I think there's going to be some good opportunities in oil today, to be perfectly honest with you. That's what I'm looking to trade to start out and give the equity some time to adjust. Well, here you go. I'm going to throw you on as panelist and let you take it away.